If calories in versus calories out worked, we wouldn't have a diabetes epidemic. As a pharmacist, this drives me nuts. Now, before you totally trash me, yes, calories are real. Energy balance is real. Type 2 diabetes, it's an energy balance problem because we're in an energy toxic state. So, yes, calories in a sense do matter. But saying calories in versus calories out is like telling somebody in debt to just earn more and spend less. I'm a fan of Dave Ramsey, and he has his 7 baby steps to help you get from debt to out of debt to get wealthy. But imagine if someone called into a show saying that they were in deep debt, and he simply said, "You just need to earn more and spend less. Next caller. Baby step 1 through 7, earn more, spend less." It wouldn't work. I want to think about calories in, calories out energy balance from a different way, because that's at the end of the process. At the beginning, I like to think of a base of a pyramid. It's our environment. It's what we surround ourselves with, okay? So if you are someone who has type 2 diabetes and you have very energy dense food around you, very addictive food, it's going to be hard to get into a calorie deficit if you're constantly bombarded and surrounded with hyper-palatable, easy-to-eat, high-calorie foods. See, calories do matter, but we're starting with the environment. Now imagine you are someone working on your blood sugar and you have a friend who's always baking or always going out to eat or always drinking, and they always take you with them. It's going to be very hard to say no if your friend environment is helping you or not helping you eat smarter foods for your blood sugar. But imagine you have family always feeding you. Maybe your parents always make you a rich lasagna dinner or cookies or something. It's going to make it very hard to get into a calorie or energy deficit. All right? This is why people will overeat. We are in an environment, we are bombarded with advertisements for eating food. We drive down the road, we see billboards, commercials. We have phone apps that deliver food to us with a touch of a button. We have an obesogenic, diabetes-forward food environment. And I think if we don't fix that, calories really don't matter because we won't fix those. All right? So we have our environment, and next up, we have our biology. This is where our hunger gets broken. We have different hormones that help us feel full. Leptin, ghrelin, insulin. All of these different hormones work together to tell us if we need to eat more, eat less, store body fat. So we go from the environment, which kind of determines what we eat, which affects our hormones, which tells us how hungry we are, which could affect how much we eat. Okay? Again, the end result here is calories. But if our biology and our hormones are not working together to keep us fuller longer while eating less total energy, it's going to be very hard to get that calories in number down. So at the very end, we do have physics, the laws of thermodynamics, the people who beat you over the head with the calories in, calories out. And yes, calories do matter to a degree, because if we consume too much energy and don't burn it off, we have an excess. But what I'm arguing for type 2 diabetes, for blood sugar, for your weight, there are things upstream of that end physics equation that matter much more. Because I'll raise my hand, I've done the calorie counting before, and I've white-knuckled my way to losing weight or reaching a certain goal, but it's not sustainable. It's like going through Dave Ramsey's system for getting out of debt. If you surround yourselves with credit cards, big spenders, people whose sole purpose in life is to show off how much money they have or make it look like how much money they have, it's going to be very hard for you to change your habits. But if you can follow your own baby steps to improve your environment, fill it with nutrient-dense, satiating foods, that's going to fix your biology so you're not hungry all the time. And what happens from that? We lower our calories in, and we are able to reverse that energy toxicity, improve blood sugar, improve weight, and improve our overall metabolic health. So in the end, calories can explain our weight, can explain blood sugar, but they don't explain behavior. And I'm a clinical pharmacist. I've practiced since 2011. I specialize in type 2 diabetes. And I can name the drugs, but what all that ignores in pharmacy school, ignores in my training, is the human element. And what I've seen over and over again are those patterns. People surrounded with food, with bad human influences, feeling hungry all the time, trying to white knuckle through calorie counting, failing, beating themselves up, and ultimately unable to get to that calorie deficit, that energy deficit. So if you're struggling with type 2 diabetes and you've tried calories in, calories out, and you've been told calories in, calories out, and you feel bad because you can't do it, you are not alone. And there's a better way. Start with the environment. It'll fix your biology, and that will fix your energy intake. If you enjoyed this, you know the YouTube deal. Like, subscribe. My pharmacist partner, Brian, we have a podcast, the Diabetes Remission Roadmap, where we go deeper on subjects like hunger, satiety, energy balance. And if you're struggling with your blood sugar, I know you're going to get some value out of it. Thanks for watching.